this one is not quite as crazy, but has some difficult timings, but I don't think it'll be a problem for these players. They're so good at everything, so
It shouldn't be too bad. However, it is a pretty long song at 5 minutes.
that's true. But it's the first one, so like stamina should still be there. I don't see that being a problem. Maybe like some of the like timing breaks in the streams could cause some weird hits. Could maybe make the difference, but we'll see. Getting started into the first match of the second and last day.
Here we go. Honestly, don't know how close this entire match could be. It honestly depends if both of them are at their best right now.
Honestly, I also don't know. Like Garsh is a player who just shows up at tourneys. Like when he's playing tourneys, he's just crazy good. It is actually ridiculous.
Garsh and Tseska both have very good tournament records.
That's true, yes. So once the tournament sync works, it kinda
And
didn't
here we go.
work 100%. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. So we're getting started.
Tseska using the small notes.
Yeah, they are very, very small actually. They're like, I don't know, at least the 60-70%. Quite small.
Perhaps.
So intro is not really that spectacular, so
It's not that bad.
no. I do
also always
believe
really
that
enjoy this song. It's been a while since I played a map of this song.
it's a good song. I mean, Garsh pulls ahead a little bit here in the beginning, but as said before, like, the beginning is not really. Oh, with the spin, Garsh! Channeling his inner Logan.
Lord. Tseska has a 96.84 and Garsh has a 97.4.
Yes, but as we said, like the beginning is not. It's not gonna make a difference, I think. These first streams are also kind of easy to hit.
They're not too bad, but
No.
knowing most of them are probably. Oh, Tseska just had a hard lag spike.
Oh, okay, that was not good. But we
Probably
might
gonna see a
actually
replay out of that.
we might see that, but then again, this is Garsh's pick, so depending on how comfortable Tseska feels with this one, might actually like maybe he'll just say, you know, I can't beat Garsh anyway on this, or rather like it's unlikely.
Might also
maybe
just be wanting to save stamina.
Yeah, that it could be. That could very much.
Starting off with 10 minutes of the same song is not always the best thing, but
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see how it goes. A lot of these people seem to have infinite stamina.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you look at Garsh's score, if he keeps this up, it's actually gonna be a pretty good score. Like a 96.5 is pretty damn good.
Yeah, Garsh is on up there. Sadly, Tseska has below an SS still right now due to that hard lag spike, making him miss the round.
I mean, you can't really come back from that.
Oh
right?
no, it was a lot of notes. No, he's already got 33 misses.
Yeah, that's like a pretty much impossible.
Literally, the only thing that could happen is if Garsh had the exact same type of tracking and/or lag.
Yeah,
he did just whip a slider right there, though.
Let's not jinx it.
It seems he swung just a little early or late there, whiffing one of the notes in each slider.
So this stream's a little bit more weirdly
Laid
angled,
back.
basically.
It's a little slower, but it does have some interesting angles. However, they're mostly focusing on attempting to act most of these angles right now, which could cause a miss. However, I feel like both of them are pretty stable and consistent players.
I honestly don't see a miss here, but I mean, Garsh is gaining on Egg again. Like he's currently ranked 1 on this map with a 96.1%, so he's closing in on that. So I'm assuming that rank win.
If he would have not missed on those sliders, he would have probably beat his previous best.
Yeah, that definitely looks like that.
Tseska is back up to a 91.7, about to be back up to a 92.
Oh, Garsh missed again. I actually didn't see that. I was looking at Tseska at the moment.
I was as well. Right now, Tseska is still very far behind due to the lag.
I mean, 35 misses is like, it's not recoverable, right? I mean, they were all at the same time, so it was basically like one big reset of the multiplayer, so...
Yeah, that is true.
Like, Garsh doesn't need 30 misses to get to the same point, but it's still a lot. It's still a lot. Like,
Yeah, and coming up on the last 32 seconds of the song, there are a lot of small windows and sliders in this map.
Yeah, especially like the side sliders on the top lane. They're kind of iffy. They're hard to hit and very hard to egg. Looks like I don't think anything crazy comes up from now on. So looks like Garsh will end this with a 95.75. So I'm curious whether or not Tseska will use his replay here.
Tseska did get back up to a 92.85. I'm honestly surprised Tseska played the entire thing through.
I mean, maybe he used it a little bit as a warm-up. Yeah. I was thinking the same
honestly.
thing. Are we gonna see the same 5-minute map? Another 5 minutes? No, we are not. I've played it once, and I don't remember anything too crazy, so this is why I think it's going to be basically an egg battle.
I'm sure we'll probably see some decent eggs on this score, or this map, I mean. Alright, they're getting into it right now. They had to recreate the lobby due to a little bug where it wouldn't let them play at first, but should be starting now.
Let's see, if I was just completely misremembering this map, and it's actually super crazy.
Yeah, watch it.
That has happened before. Not gonna lie.
It's got me a little concerned based off of stats.
Ooh, starts with an upswing.
Seems to have a lot of one-handed. Oh, Tseska missed.
That's unfortunate. Early misses can get into your head.
And the overswing just a little bit there.
So I don't think I misremembered anything. This seems pretty reasonable, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not.
It's definitely it's harder than I had like in my mind, but it's still like pretty okay. Garsh is currently holding a 96.5. Tseska with like 2 misses now at a 9. Ooh, what is happening?
He clipped a few of those notes.
That was unfortunate.
With the wrong saber, I believe.
Kinda hard to see for me what is exactly happening with these tiny notes on Tseska's side.
Yeah.
And Garsh still going strong with his full combo. Not having any problems so far.
It's not as long as the map either. It's only 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah, we're soon at the halfway mark, so... Depending on whether or not Tseska actually had lags there, we might actually see a replay. Because it's sometimes the stream does not lag, or rather like the gameplay on the monitor.
Yeah, that is true.
Like that seemed like a normal shitness right there for Tseska.
That as well. He didn't swing far enough that time and accidentally clipped a red note on the piano string.
Tseska having some real issues here. I mean, after a while, all these shit misses also get into your head, right? I mean,
oh yeah, for
it's
sure.
it's a high pressure situation. You are
the first song.
You are like going against Garsh, and usually, like if you're in a tournament, you always assume that your opponent is doing amazingly. You think they are not gonna miss. They're gonna have like amazing egg. So it can mess with your head.
Still has over a 96. Only got a minute left. Yeah. It does give a lot of pressure, honestly. However, Tseska's usually been very good about pressure in tournaments. However, it doesn't seem to be his best day.
these things happen to everyone. But we, as I said, we also don't know if the beginning was maybe like caused by lags, because there were a lot of misses at the same time, and even like tiny frame drops can cause lots of issues in Beat Saber. So suddenly, like the entire timing that you're swinging is messed up.
This seems like the song that Tseska would really try to full combo usually when it comes to making it his pick. He missed a few more right at the end there.
Yeah,
He
very,
got
very
around the same
unfortunate.
score as the first song, actually.
Apparently, Garsh is sight reading this. That's a pretty crazy score for a sight read, to be honest.
96.19.
And we have a replay. So we will see this map again.
And also shout out to Jack for coordinating the match that we're currently watching.
Yeah, big thanks to the coordinators, actually. It's always like the behind the scenes stuff that get things rolling, but you don't really see them. So big thanks to them.
Especially keeping everything going even after the little glitches that we have in the tournament assistant sometimes. All right, seems that we're starting without stream sync this time, I believe.
Yeah, it is kind of unsynced, but it's not too bad. Like 4 seconds, I think.
Just trying to keep it going without delays, of course.
It was kind of more obvious from the beginning that Garsh actually knew what was happening, because he was seeing the upswing coming before the blocks were actually in there. So I'm curious, like if his score is going to improve or not.
Oh no. I mean, he definitely could if he acted a little more, but it's going to take a good amount of focus and effort, especially playing it for a second time. But I mean, I think it's possible.
I mean, if current ag is like any indicator, and Garsh is like the lead by 0.5%. Okay, not anymore.
He missed
He
one.
He had a shit miss. What was his score before? I actually did not.
It was 96.19.
All right, okay.
So pretty much just Tseska has to get a 96.2, pretty much.
Which is not easy.
It is not, and Tseska is a little bit behind still. Even,
I mean, he missed
before that minutes, he was a good bit behind. At least he doesn't seem to be having as many problems with his computer so far. Last time it happened within the first like 30 seconds of the song.
Yeah, and multiple times throughout. So this seems better at least.
I really don't know what causes the frame loss, but I had the same problem the other day, and I played a map about, I don't know, like 8 to 10 times. Every time I'd lose frames until I restarted my game, and then it was just perfectly back to normal.
I don't know if like some mods or some even Beat Saber itself has like some memory leaks, so after a while it just can't handle like the game anymore. I'm not really sure what's happening there, honestly, but I have the same issues.
I just thought it was interesting because it wasn't the case of me playing for a long time, because it was like the second song I'd played that day. So it just seems that sometimes when it launches, it just decides to lag more than other times I launch it.
That is extremely weird. I only have it like after a while, honestly.
All right, getting into the last 40 seconds of the map again. Both
players does not
getting pretty good.
Does not look well for Tseska, to be honest.
Sadly, no. Tseska is a good like 0.6 behind.
I mean, the game seems to be keeping up with him now, which is really good. His score's still pretty decent. 95 point. What is it? Is it 6?
6 with a miss.
That's pretty good, yes. But honestly, Garsh's egg is also
like a 95.8 or 9, but Garsh does seem to be holding a lot better ag.
Yes, so even with a full combo, Garsh would have taken this, I believe.
It's been a minute since I've seen a good phrase map, honestly. I haven't been playing too many speed maps, and it's just one of those things. Getting onto the green screen again as we get ready to start the match. Tseska has to win this one unless he is going to lose the match.
Yes, it is also his pick, so let's see how he does this time. I mean, the legs last time were kind of gone, so.
Starting with the little slow intro. So yeah, 4.5 minute long song.
Actually, gotta be honest, I think, did I play this? I'm a little confused. Because I have some notes for some of the maps, but and this one just has nothing. I have no idea what happened there.
Ooh. Song kicking up a little bit. I have not heard this, by the way, honestly.
Oh, it's a good song. It's definitely a good song.
I'm in fact judging fully right now.
You can judge this song. It's a good song. Yes, I think this was used for Vision Block 2020.
Ah.
I do believe so. I am just not sure if it is the same map, but it is the same song.
Ooh.
Garsh with a miss with these weird angles. Tseska holding strong for now. Which brings Tseska to the lead with a difference of 0.3%.
That was interesting, honestly. Usually in most tournaments, Tseska, when it comes to more mid-speed and higher speed stuff, he does not usually have the best of the best AC, but he does usually full combo a lot more often than most people in tournaments.
Which honestly can make all the difference. One shit miss can basically make you win or lose, depending on if you're the one who shit misses.
That is true. Here comes a lot of interesting side angles.
I mean, Garsh did work himself up to a 95.9 again, so he's in the lead again. So Egg, from an Egg perspective, he is like doing better here.
He is, in fact, got a little more consistent act for sure, with or without a miss.
Like on songs with lots of notes, it actually makes like a huge difference whether or not you can like hit these blocks properly, or if you maybe like get a cheat cut or something like that.
Having an average of just 0.5 or 1, like point higher on every note, can make a huge difference.
Yeah, especially like Tseska missed before, so now it gets now he's in a really difficult position. Because now I don't believe it's in his hand anymore. Because Garsh needs to somehow make mistakes here. Or else I don't believe Tseska can take this.
Here comes the last drop, I believe.
Yeah, 1 minute left only, so...
I do like the patterns in this map. Based off of first impressions. They
do look
pretty
nice,
hard to hit, honestly, but it does make the map interesting. Some inverts there.
So this last stream will probably be the last faster part of the map, I assume.
Lord.
Both players going strong here. Having no issues keeping combo throughout the stream. More weird angles here, a few windows. Was no problem for any of those players. Both ending the map probably with 1 miss, unless like something weird happens here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Oh, those double downs.
So Garsh also taking this match.
They both had 1 miss.
Yeah, but they had a whole percentage difference, I think.
It was close to a percent difference.
Tseska had a 94.99 and Garsh had a 95.73, both with 1 miss, giving Garsh the match.
3-0 for Garsh. Honestly, that's pretty crazy.